Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. It's a little noisy out here with all the damn crickets and frogs and crap going on, but it's okay. I'm enjoying being back home, and it's not raining, at least for the moment. Let's get Joe Boo his refill. Guys, I got my good book. No, not the Bible, not that good book. No, my Dallas Cowboys notebook here, man. And I have good news. I just saved a boatload of money by switching to Geico. No, actually not. I already had Geico, so I didn't save any money. Me and Michael were talking as we were riding over to E2 Blues house. Sorry about that video. I'm re-uploading it with the music out, so forgive me. You guys know I'm out of practice. Not a game now. I'm out of practice. So forgive me when I mess up because I don't do this for a living. I don't have people that do this stuff. It's just me and my old crusty ass. But we were talking about, Michael was saying that he's got a coupon for like 20% off a custom jersey or something. And he says, I'm going to get Rico Gathers. And I kind of give him the side eye. I'm like, are you sure? Because I remember one year we were down in Dallas for a game. And I said, Mike, I'll buy you any jersey you want. He said, well, I already got Dez. I already got DeMarcus Ware and all that. I don't know who to get. So he got Tashard Choice. I said, Mike, that might not be the one to get because Tashard Choice may not be on the team that long. He said, that's the one I want. So he got a Tashard Choice jersey. It was kind of cool because I was doing a radio show with him one point, and I said, you know, we got your jersey. He said, so you're the one. But anyway, he said, Dad, I think I want to get Rico Gathers. And I'm like, are you sure he's going to even make the team? He said, well, if he makes the team, I'm getting his jersey. Well, regardless of what everybody said about maybe not making the team, that he was in 4th place, well, on the depth chart, he's moved up to 3rd. And I got to tell you, after going back through and looking at some of the pictures that I took from practice, there was a play where he went in motion from tight end, went into motion, came back, lined up in like a fullback position, went into motion again, and they ended up throwing an out. And you see him go, it wasn't a video, it was actually still pictures. And that's where it stopped right there until you got a picture where he's in actually a good position blocking. So maybe he's doing a little better than we thought. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at right now the depth chart on our defense. And right now, on 1D end, we got Tyrone Crawford, Taco, and then Tapper. So maybe Tapper is not dead just yet. Tyrone Crawford we thought was going to be moving down to tackle so that Taco could end up playing defensive end. And we also have Randy Gregory. So we kind of have a log jam there. I could still see Tyrone Crawford playing tackle. But right now, a Joe Boo favorite, Deontay Jones is the starting tackle at the moment, with Brian Price behind him, and then Richard Ash. So Deontay looks like he might be able to make the team, and Brian Price, one of those guys that definitely has been looking pretty good in practice. But keep in mind, the Dallas defense has a lot of rotation of players. So just because you're not the starter doesn't mean you're not going to play a lot. You will. But also, too, keep in mind, Malik Collins also is going to be thrown into that mix. So it might end up being Deontay Jones, Malik Collins, and Brian Price, not necessarily in that order. At the other tackle, right now, maybe the trade with the Oakland Raiders for Switzer, for Jihad Ward, maybe that trade might end up being pretty good after all. Right now, Jihad Ward is in the starting position at the tackle, with Daniel Ross behind him and Antoine Woods. So maybe he's going to have a home. I said before that I thought they were playing him out of position because they were playing him at defensive end as opposed to defensive tackle. And while I was gone, it rained on my candles. So they're a little wet here. Let me see if I can get my bad boy going. Don't want to get bit up by mosquitoes. So far, the big surprise is Deontay Jones and Jihad Ward as starters. Defensive end on the other side, no surprise here, DeMarcus Lawrence. But Kona Ely is in the second spot, which is really interesting. On the strong side linebackers, Damian Wilson, a guy who, if he doesn't do well here, this may be his last go-around with the Cowboys. And then Justin Leonard is the backup on there. Now, keep in mind, the strong side linebacker doesn't necessarily play that many snaps. A lot of their defense is actually two linebackers, which means your Mike linebacker, your middle, Jalen Smith right now holding down that position, and Jalen Smith has been moving around the field without the brace. Let me say that again. You guys don't know how huge that is. All of last season, he played with a Ritchie brace. And if you don't know what a Ritchie brace is, basically it's like a spring. Because what your foot does is basically it goes limp. So as you're running, you're not able to pull it back to push off, which was a big, big problem. The Ritchie brace basically brings it back and reloads it, kind of like cocking a gun. So as you push down on it, it pulls it back up. He played last year with that brace. He was okay going straight ahead. But the problem was, is the running back made a move, you could see that he had that dead leg, that dead foot that wouldn't allow him to make that move. And basically he's making an arm tackle instead of delivering a blow. You could see when he had to change direction, like when Todd Gurley was coming in behind him, that he couldn't push off and go backwards. But oh, my friends, you see him running 40 yards downfield on a pass play. He is all over the field, and he is fast. So hopefully the progression continues, and if it does, it's going to be amazing things for our team. And then you got Van Der Esch right behind. So biggest problem last year was we didn't have backups. Right now we're looking a lot better, having Justin Leonard in there as well as Van Der Esch and a healthy Damian Wilson. Damian Wilson was nicked up quite a bit last year and so forth. And of course, the weak side linebacker, Sean Lee has thrived at being a weak side linebacker. See, the middle linebacker takes on more of those run-stopping plays. You need a guy who's a thumper in there, a guy who can deliver that blow and take that hit and shed off of it. Sean Lee can do that, but the problem has been with Sean Lee has been durability. He's had the hamstring issues, he's had the concussions. He's better off as a weak side linebacker, in which case he's doing more pass coveraging and he's chasing down from the weak side and not taking on those run blows. That will prolong his career. And of course, he's slated to be the starter. Hasn't practiced much in practice, but they don't feel that he needs to be out there hitting a whole lot. Let's bubble wrap him and keep him safe till the season starts. And then Joe Thomas is right behind him on the weak side. Cornerback, on one side, we got Byron Jones and then Jordan Lewis. Well, Byron Jones has looked fantastic. Jordan Lewis hasn't looked like any slouch. Jordan Lewis may also, in emergency, also play some safety. So that's going to be interesting. And you can never, ever have too many cornerbacks. You also have Marquez White, who's actually also the third cornerback there. But these guys will also be playing nickel coverage, so they're going to be on the field a lot. So you can see Byron Jones and Jordan Lewis both out there together on certain plays. On the other side, to surprise of many, Anthony Brown right now is slated as a starter. Anthony Brown, his rookie year, started off kind of slow, late round draft pick, but he played lights out the second half of the year. He had that sophomore slump, kind of disappeared last year. Kind of got lost in cover, gave up some plays and things. But with my man, Chris Richard there, who has been working with these guys, it's been like the light switch has come on. He is playing really, really well right now and is slated to be a starter. And of course, Jordan Lewis is backing him up, as well as the other side. Damn, Candle won't stay lit for me. Strong safety, right now, fan favorite, Jeff Heath. And then Kevon Frazier behind him and Jameel Showers. This is to me where we are a little thin. On the free safety side, we got Xavier Lazy-Woods. Love that guy. He's got the nose for the football. He will deliver a blow. And then behind them, Marquez Hall is backing him up. So, guys, that's where we stand right now. If we were to play Carolina Panthers, who are missing players left and right, This is your starting defense. Tyrone Crawford, Deontay Jones, Jahidi Ward, D-Law, Damian Wilson, Jalen Smith, Sean Lee, Byron Jones, Anthony Brown, Jeff Heath, and Xavier Woods. Tell me how you guys feel about that starting lineup and what's right and what's wrong. So guys, that's the final word on our Dallas Cowboys tonight. They practiced today in shorts and a helmet and took it easy and stuff. They got the game on Thursday, so hopefully everybody stays healthy till then. Don't expect the Dallas Cowboys to be playing the starters very much in the first preseason game because it's just a practice game. So as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. I hope the damn crickets didn't drive you crazy. I'll see you soon.